Hi guys, today I will show you how Swiss cake is prepared in a modern food processing factory. With a premium design, attractive appearance, and high quality packaging. Welcome to the food manufacturing industry. Let's begin, starting from carefully selected raw ingredients to the final, hygienically packaged Swiss cake product ready for customers in the market. First, high quality flour is carefully selected, weighed and loaded into the automatic processing machine. This flour forms the main framework of the sponge layer and provides stability during the baking process. Next, fresh coconut is accurately weighed according to the production formula and added into the automatic mixing machine along with egg yolks and butter. The coconut contributes natural flavor and aroma, making the Swiss cake richer and more appealing. Egg yolks play an important role in improving color, softness, and emulsification. To achieve a high-quality result, all ingredients must be thoroughly blended to prevent lumps or clumps from forming within the liquid mixture. Once this base mixture reaches a uniform consistency, the butter is gradually incorporated, while maintaining a steady manual stirring process. This consistent mixing is vital because it ensures a smooth and uniform texture. Any uneven blending at this stage could negatively impact the final Swiss cake product. Finally, to ensure a perfectly stable and homogeneous consistency, an automatic homogenizing machine is used to fully refine the liquid solution. The homogenization process utilizes a dual roller homogenizing system to mix and refine the liquid solution. Once the mixture is uniform, flavoring compounds are precisely weighed and gradually incorporated. This addition is vital for the Swiss cake's final flavor, as it increases moisture content, enriches the flavor profile, and ensures a soft and delicate texture. Inside the automatic homogenizer, all the ingredients continue mixing under controlled speed and temperature conditions until the batter reaches the desired consistency. This process helps eliminate lumps and ensures a perfectly smooth Swiss cake batter. Once the homogenization process is fully complete, the finished batter is mechanically lifted to facilitate a seamless transfer into the automatic holding and filling machine. A critical part of this step is ensuring the mixing vessel is thoroughly emptied to make sure that no residual batter remains in the container. Any leftover solution results in the unnecessary waste of expensive food ingredients, and unnecessary production costs can therefore be prevented. While the automatic filling machine manages the batter, the production team is simultaneously preparing the baking trays. This ensures that everything is perfectly staged and ready for the automatic depositing process, keeping the entire production line moving efficiently. Now we've reached one of the most satisfying stages of the entire Swiss cake production process. Watch how the fully automatic depositing machine takes over. Using high-precision depositing nozzles, it pours the prepared Swiss cake batter into the trays with incredible accuracy. This automated filling system isn't just about speed, it's about total control. By regulating the exact quantity of batter entering every single tray, it eliminates the risk of overdosing or underfilling. Uniform filling is the secret to a perfect baking process. It ensures every single sponge layer rises at the same rate and bakes evenly. As the trays glide down the automatic conveyor system, each one receives the exact same volume of batter. Once the trays are filled and leveled, they're transferred directly into the industrial baking oven for the final transformation process. Under carefully controlled baking temperatures, the batter slowly rises and develops into soft and fluffy sponge layers. At the same time, the Swiss cake develops its golden color, delicate aroma, and soft texture. After the baking cycle is completed, the trays are removed from the industrial baking oven and allowed to cool slightly before handling. Next, the baked sponge layers are carefully separated from the trays and placed onto large food-grade paper sheets. The sponge are then cut into two equal-sized pieces using an automatic precision cutting machine. The same process is repeated for all trays to complete the final Swiss cake product. Now the fine layer of sugar powder is gently dusted over the sponge sheets. This step not only enhances sweetness, but also improves the visual appearance of the Swiss cake. The sponge layer is carefully unfolded to maintain its soft texture and smooth structure. After unfolding, the thin food-grade plastic sheet attached to the back surface of the sponge is gently removed to prevent any damage or tearing. This process is carried out carefully to preserve the Swiss cake's shape. Once the plastic layer has been completely removed from all sponge sheets, the trays are neatly arranged and placed onto a processing trolley for further production stages. The same procedure is continuously repeated for all the remaining trays, until the entire Swiss cake production process is successfully completed. During this process, workers and machine operators carefully monitor the trays to ensure smooth workflow, proper alignment, and compliance with hygiene and food safety standards. Any excess material defects or irregularities are checked and corrected immediately to maintain the desired production quality. This systematic repetition not only improves production efficiency, but also helps maintain product freshness, appearance, texture, and overall quality standards. Next comes the preparation of the cream filling. Milk is added and poured into a rotary homogenizing machine, along with finely powdered sugar and other cream ingredients. such as whipping agents, flavoring compounds, stabilizers, and emulsifiers according to the production formula. The automatic cream mixing machine then mixes and whips the solution under controlled conditions until all components are properly blended. During this process, the mixture gradually transforms into a smooth, light, and fluffy whipping cream. The mixing process continues until the cream reaches a consistent texture, suitable for filling and layering in the Swiss cake production process. Now it is time to transfer the freshly prepared whipping cream from the rotary homogenizer into another clean, sanitized container for the next production stage. The cream is gently poured into the container without disturbing its aerated structure, ensuring that the volume and fluffiness remain intact. Once ready, the freshly prepared cream is weighed using a digital weighing balance and carefully spread over the sponge layers using controlled and uniform application techniques. Proper handling during this step is important to maintain the cream's texture achieved during the whipping process. The cream is applied evenly to ensure consistent thickness across the entire sponge surface, avoiding any gaps or excess buildup. This even distribution is important to maintain a balanced structure and smooth layering of the Swiss cake. Each sponge layer is carefully covered to ensure proper adhesion between the sponge sheets, enhancing both texture and flavor. The cream layer must remain smooth, stable, and well balanced, so that every slice of the Swiss cake delivers a consistent taste, soft mouthfeel, and premium quality finish. Now the prepared sponge sheet for the Swiss roll cake is carefully rolled in a controlled manner. The sponge sheet is first placed on a clean surface with the help of cotton paper. The rolling process is done gently and evenly to avoid cracks or breaks in the soft sponge layer. As the sponge sheet is rolled, it takes on its classic cylindrical Swiss roll shape, allowing the Swiss cake to retain its softness and airy texture. The cotton paper helps guide the rolling process and keeps the Swiss cake structure stable while forming the shape. The full-length Swiss cakes are now being carefully prepared for the refrigeration process. A total of 4 full-length Swiss cakes are now being systematically arranged on the food-grade plastic tray. The freshly rolled Swiss cakes are then carefully placed into clean, food-grade plastic trays to ensure proper hygiene, safe handling, and product protection during the next stage of processing. Once the trays are properly arranged, they are transferred systematically into the industrial refrigeration system for the cooling and stabilization process. The refrigeration system maintains a controlled temperature environment that allows the Swiss cakes to cool evenly and gradually. During this stage, the cream filling begins to set properly, helping the Swiss rolls maintain their firm structure, smooth texture, and uniform shape. Using an automatic precision cutting machine, the Swiss roll cakes are carefully sliced into equal-sized pieces to ensure uniformity and consistency. The cutting process is carried out with accuracy to maintain the soft sponge texture without damaging the cream filling. After the cutting process is completed, the Swiss cake pieces are transferred to the automatic packaging section for final packing and preparation. Each Swiss cake piece is carefully packed using protective food-grade wrapping materials to maintain proper hygiene, freshness, and product safety throughout storage and transportation. The packaging process also helps preserve the Swiss cake's flavor, softness, moisture content, and shelf life while protecting the product from external contamination and physical damage. In addition, the attractive premium packaging enhances the overall presentation of the Swiss cake product, making it more appealing and visually attractive. Now the Swiss cake slices are ready for the final packaging stage. Each slice is carefully placed into decorative food-grade plastic. The wrapping helps maintain freshness, softness, and product quality. 4 Swiss cake slices are arranged neatly inside each package. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment below for the new exciting videos.